We actually grew up together.
Yep.
We've known each other since we were kids. We even we pinned it down to elementary.
I know, and then we both went to intermediate and high school together. We possibly have a few classes together, but
No evidence.
we don't remember.
He was too he was too much of a nerd.
Yeah. She thought she was too cool for school, I think. I joined the military at 17, so I think 13 years later we ran across each other, like a local get-together, you know, a bunch of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first time I remember seeing her, you know, so.
Yeah, and so I think I had some plans, or it was a vacation that kind of didn't turn out, and it was March of 2012. And being that I had just seen him, I was like, okay, well, I'll reach out to him. He lives in South Carolina, talked about Charleston being just a beautiful place, and I wanted to get out. So I messaged him on Facebook, and I asked him.
Which I thought, you know, was going to be my chance, because I tried to hit on her when we were at that bar, and I didn't have any luck. She wasn't hearing it.
So nonetheless, I ended up reaching out to him. We kind of set it up in March. I flew out there against all my friends' wishes. They thought I was crazy. Who is this guy? We don't know who this guy is, and you're crazy. And but no, he was super accommodating, and ultimately was a gracious host. I was there for about a week. Took me all around town, so much fun.
Our first day goes back to when we first met. Like she said, she flew out to Charleston, and we went out with each other. You know, I showed her around town. Charleston, there's a lot to see. And so, you know, I knew she was a big Notebook fan. And so there's so much, because that's where it got filmed. And I took her around, and I remember showing her all the spots, and then we went to Magnolia Gardens. And that's where they like filmed the whole row in the boat, you know, and
cheesy, just
so
yeah.
Took her out there, and I remember I almost didn't kiss her because she was scaring the crap out of me, you know, because she kept shaking the boat. And it's not that I'm afraid of water. That's what she'll tell you. I work on the water. I'm not afraid of the water. I am afraid of what's in the water, you know? And there's all these stupid signs about alligators and this and that, and she just kept rocking the boat.
It was funny to see him on pins and needles. I'm not gonna toss the boat over. Clearly there's alligators all around us, but it was just funny. And again, you work in the Coast Guard. You would think you'd have some
like I
sort
said,
of
what's in the water, not the water.
whatever. Well, I didn't flip us over, and I still got my kiss at the end of that date.
Yes, we were out there, we were rowing, and I don't know, it seemed right. We were, you know, just seemed right. That was our first kiss.
That was our first kiss.
Proposal.
It's a bitter subject.
So I've been here for 2 years, and I've been shopping for a ring for a while. And what sucked is that it all happened just too quick. I found a ring, you know, I put it through my sister, my mom, and everybody. And then I got promoted, and with promotion, I had orders to leave to Seattle. So everybody was getting engaged at the same time, and I was down to the wire. I had to leave. I was short on time, and everybody kept.
I'm sorry to interrupt. And let me add that it didn't help that he has these orders. We find out while we're in Austin, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to Seattle, super stoked." I'm sitting there thinking, "Well, am I chopped liver? Are you okay?" Because I was clear. I'm not going with you unless we're married or engaged.
But I knew she would come. But
Yeah,
I didn't want to
obviously.
not give her a ring. So eventually, everybody was proposing, and I was like, you know what? I gotta just do it. We're laying in bed, and we're just talking about what we wanted to do and how we saw each other. And I was just like, this is my chance. Just us two here. And so.
And it happened in my room. And the reason I say it's a bitter subject is because I always thought, come on now, give me a grand proposal, do something exaggerated. I think he's attempted a few times after that to reenact it, but it's just. So now randomly he'll propose, or it'll just be silly. But now it's the ongoing proposal.
Yeah.
So, but that worked for us, and it was sweet nonetheless.
The thing I love most about Diana is her selflessness. She's always going out of her way for people. I mean, you know, she gives the shirt off her back, and I love that because it reminds me of my mother. And I remember when we were kids, you know, the way she was. And as soon as I saw that in her, you know, I was just like, that's the best quality out of anybody, you know?
I love this man so very much. I mean, I think at this point it's just gotten to the point where no words can ever describe the feeling that I have. I've never been treated with such high regard, and just that feeling where nothing else matters but making me happy in his eyes is amazing. What we look forward to in our future.
I think it's just growing old and having fun.
Having fun.
Because right now I feel like, even if, you know, people say people change when they get married or so, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's just, we've been having so much fun, it don't feel like there's no need for a bond. We have one already, you know?
Yeah. And I think our biggest challenge was going to be me relocating literally from Texas to Seattle. Never have lived with this man. And it's been such an amazing journey thus far. It hasn't been quite a year. It'll be a year next month. No, 2 months from now. And we've had so much fun. We've already bought our first home. We're already looking into having our second puppy. And our kids are growing. We're growing together.
Yeah, that's another thing. We're looking for kids, you know, here soon. Yeah.
But we have fun doing so. And as long as I think we remain this happy and this fortunate in life, I think we've got this in the bag. It'll go on forever.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.